You hit play on your remote, the show starts. Seems simple, right? Well, what if I told you that what you see on screen, when you get to see it, and sometimes if you can see it at all, is decided by a series of invisible battles? Yeah, battles fought in boardrooms, on chaotic production sets, and across digital borders. Today, we're ripping back the curtain on the hidden forces that are secretly shaping your favorite shows. Okay, so get this. A brand new, super popular detective show. We're talking critics love it, audiences love it, just got the green light for a third season. Awesome news, right? But then, right after that announcement, the main person in charge, the showrunner, just quits. And here's the truly wild part. This is the second showrunner to walk out on this hit show in less than 2 years. It's an absolute revolving door of creative leaders.
And no, this isn't some crazy plot twist written for the show itself. This is the real-life drama happening behind the scenes. And it's a perfect case study in the kind of creative chaos that can have huge consequences for the stories you're invested in. Let's just break down the timeline here.
Okay, look at this. It's kind of nuts. We're talking about the ABC hit High Potential. The original creator, Rob Thomas, he was out the door before the show even aired. His replacement, Todd Harthan, just stuck around long enough to get that season 3 renewal, and then, boom, he's gone too. He left to go work on a new Eragon series. So now you have this certified hit show that is, creatively speaking, a ship without a captain. They're searching for their third leader in just 2 seasons. That is chaos. And here's why this really matters. While the studio is scrambling to find a new boss, we, the viewers, are left hanging on these massive cliffhangers. I mean, they finally caught the guy who kidnapped the main character's ex. The 2 lead detectives are about to move in together. All these storylines that we're totally hooked on are now just up in the air. Their fate is in the hands of, well, who knows? Nobody. So, okay, if that's what creative chaos looks like, what's the complete opposite? What happens when a company has a plan that is so solid, so long-term, it's almost kind of scary? Let's flip the script from creative instability to absolute corporate control. And that brings us to Apple TV Plus and their, honestly, meticulous blueprint for building a streaming empire. And the perfect example of this is their giant sci-fi hit, Silo. And we're not just talking about some random show here. Silo is a critical darling. It's this high-concept thriller, huge stars, and audiences are just calling it a masterpiece. For Apple, this thing is a crown jewel. But here's the thing. Silo wasn't just some happy accident. Oh no. It is a key piece in a very deliberate, very aggressive strategy. Just look at this lineup they're building. Severance, For All Mankind, Foundation. Apple is systematically creating a catalog of prestige sci-fi that is just second to none. They're not just making a few shows. They are building a walled garden of incredible content designed to dominate the genre and, most importantly, keep you subscribed. Now here is where their strategy is both brilliant and, for us fans, incredibly frustrating. The next 2 seasons of Silo, that's seasons 3 and 4, are already finished. They're done. Filming is complete. The end of the entire story is literally just sitting on a hard drive somewhere. But we are not going to see it anytime soon. Apple is purposely making everyone wait, maybe even until late 2026, so they can drop this massive hit in the perfect calendar spot to maximize its impact. They have the show, but they control the clock. So we've seen creative chaos, we've seen corporate control, but even when a show is made and it's ready to go, there is one final, infuriating hurdle that stands between it and you, the invisible walls of the internet. I am talking about geo-restrictions and blackouts. Think of them like digital fences that are built around the content you want to watch. You could be paying for a subscription, but if you happen to be in the wrong country, the wrong state, or even the wrong city, you're locked out. And it all comes down to this tangled, complicated mess of broadcasting rights and licensing deals. Let me make this real for you. Imagine there's a huge soccer match, CONCACAF Champions Cup. You've paid for the streaming service, you're all ready to watch, and you hit a brick wall. A message pops up. This content is not available in your region. And suddenly, the viewing guides online aren't just telling you what channel it's on, they're actually suggesting you use a VPN to digitally trick the service into thinking you're somewhere else. You're trying to watch it legally, but the system itself is pushing you towards a workaround. So, a chaotic TV production, a hyper-controlled streaming release, and these weird digital walls. 3 completely different forces, but they're all shaping the entertainment you consume every single day. So what does this all mean for you, the person just trying to watch your show? Here's the big takeaway. What shows up on your screen is really the end result of this massive invisible tug of war. Your viewing experience is shaped by creative instability, the real-life drama behind the camera, It's dictated by cold, hard corporate strategy. And finally, it's filtered through this crazy web of digital access. These are the hidden forces that control everything. This isn't just about what's on TV. It's about the entire complex and sometimes frustrating system that brings it to you. It really makes you think, what's the biggest barrier you've personally run into when you just wanted to watch a show you love? Was it a show getting canceled on a cliffhanger, an agonizingly long wait between seasons, or just that maddening, not available in your region message? Drop a comment below and let us know.